Welcome back. This is the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club. Every gift matters every year. Join the Maroon Club today. And our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Here's John Leone.
Thanks, Gary. Yes, with Coach Frank Tavani. And Coach, you and I were just talking about it. A game of kind of fits and starts. Colgate off to a big start. I thought when you guys came back in the middle of the game, it was going to be that breakthrough thing, and then you stubbed your toe again.
Well, tough to come back against anybody, let alone a good football team when you're 24 down. But, you know, a lot of credit to our young men. Battled their tails off, got it down to a touchdown, and we had 2 stops. And you got to have that complimentary football. We needed to do something with it. We didn't do it. Then they got up 2 scores again, and then that sort of set us back. You know, we're not just not playing consistently. We play in spurts, but not enough, especially against good teams.
And then, of course, Coach, when you get behind, it's just like a drive. Getting behind the sticks, you become predictable. When you get down, they just pinned their ears back and came after Drew.
No doubt about it. And we didn't do a great job at the end there. The guys got to look at film and look at themselves and take accountability for their effort. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. It's another game, and you know, we'll review that and get ready for the last one.
Exactly. Now, Coach, one last thing before I let you go. You know, you've talked all year long about how the practices have been, the fact that this team keeps picking itself up off the canvas. It shouldn't be difficult to do that. You're back at Fisher Stadium against Lehigh for the first time in what seems like a decade. It's only been a couple of years.
Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, that game takes care of itself. You don't have to worry about guys not preparing. Guys are going to prepare hard, but we certainly know what we're up against and going to have to play a lot better than we have all year, obviously.
I know you guys will show up, Coach. Good luck.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yes, sir, Coach Tavani. Rocco Palumbo, you know, we knew coming in that this was a terrific rush defense. We thought we might have had a chance in the secondary over the top. They did a good job for the most part. Yeah. How did you get yourself open so much?
I mean, I think we had a lot of opportunities. We didn't execute on all of them, so I'm just disappointed we didn't come out on top. So
take us through the touchdown catch, because it was a well-thrown football, but you had to go up. It was kind of contested, and you competed well for it.
It was just a post over the top, and the safety came down. So on the play before, the kid actually had a PI on me, so I knew I'd have to go up and get it this time, and I did, and it was an end zone. So.
Yeah, once Matt Baradzic went out, the load kind of fell to you to kind of carry that load. Rocco, talk about your Lafayette experience in the game that is coming up next week. What will your role be? What will your message be to your teammates? Coach Tavani always says that game takes care of itself. Not a problem getting up for it. How do you feel about it?
It's going to be an awesome game. You know, it's going to be full crowd, and Lehigh obviously won the conference championship this year, so and I think we have a good enough team to beat them. They're going to score a lot of points, so we got to do offense. Our defense did a good job today bringing us back into it, but we got to be able to play complementary football and go out and help our defense and win some games. So
absolutely, Rocco. Good luck, and we'll be with you next week.
Thank you.
Michael, Gary, disappointing day from Hamilton, New York. Back to you guys.
All right, John, thank you for another job well done down on the sideline. Let's go through the highlights now. Mike Joseph is ready, and plenty of Colgate highlights this afternoon.
Yeah, Jake Melville did it all, and he did it early over the top. That's Matt Leone. He had 5 catches for 76 yards in that first half, and here's a guy, John Wilkins, who just really kind of turned it on. We didn't expect a lot out of him. The Lafayette defense came up big on the second possession, creating this Jonah Bowman field goal for 36 yards. That's a 10-0 lead again. This is what Thorne in the side, that ability to run the football. Lafayette's poor tackling all day long. They did not tackle well. Jake Melville, just great protection in the pocket. He hits a rocket in the end zone right there for that 17-0 lead. And again, just Jake Melville in the open field, making people miss, getting the ball down in close, and then he's going to hit the tight end Martinson for a touchdown here. That's that 24-0 lead. Give Lafayette a lot of credit. They came right back. They went down the field on their own. 4 plays later, Palumbo's going to take that one in for that 36-yard touchdown. Lafayette's going to come up with a big sack. This was the opening of the second half. Pinch in there with the safety. And then a couple plays later, after the punt of the kickoff, you see right there, was ended up being a punt. Deshaun Brown's going to take it down inside the 10-yard line to the 5. A couple plays later, you see Deshaun right here. He's going to get stuck at the goal line. He gets it across. Lafayette goes for 2. Watch Drew Reed. Great feed here. Going to dump it over the top to Joey Chenoweth. And at that point in time, Lafayette was just down 7 points. And a couple of punts back and forth. This was a big play right there. Draylon James in, Andy Labadev in the hole. Jake Melville making things happen. He's one of the best quarterbacks running the football, really like a running back. Lafayette, again, poor tackling on a punt return. This got the ball down to the 11-yard line. Just a terrific effort and a late hit out of bounds. Pretty close right there. Dylan Wadsworth gets called for the 15-yarder, which moved it half the distance. 1 play later, Big John Wilkins takes it in from 11 yards out. That kind of created that separation in the play. So in spurts, Lafayette played well, and then I think their offensive line let them down at the end, didn't give them an opportunity, no complimentary football, some poor tackling from Lafayette. But that's a good Colgate football team. You wonder how they can only have 4 wins on the season.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And it was a beautiful day in Hamilton. We'll leave you with a beautiful setting as the final score, Colgate 38, Lafayette 17. My thanks to Mike Joseph, John Leone, Pete Bowman, and to all of you who watched this across very many outlets this afternoon. We'll see you next week as we take on Lehigh for the 152nd time. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.